Hello, welcome to all my beautiful, vibrant souls who are Virgos or who have major Virgo placements. Pardon my itch. Welcome to your month ahead forecast. This is going to be looking at the month of October 2023. I am going to pull tarot messages for like general energies, themes, etc. for what you can expect for the month ahead. But because it is October and this is the time when the veil is at its thinnest, I also want to pull a message after your tarot messages about what is coming through from the spirit realm, from the other side, the most strongly. So this can be messages, these could be spiritual gifts coming forward, insight, healing. It'll be different for everybody, but this is what is going to, what can kind of like pass through the veil, so to speak, the most easily to get to you folks over the next month. So you can kind of keep an eye out for that. So yeah, with that, let's get into it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope that September was kind to you. Happy belated birthday to all my Virgos out there. Okay, at the bottom we have the Hierophant. We've got Taurus energy showing up. And then I cut the deck and we have the Three of Swords. For some of you, you didn't get something that you wanted. And there's a lot of heartbreak about that. Some of you were maybe hoping to get married, hoping to get a job you really wanted. Something that you felt like Spirit almost promised you and it hasn't happened. And it's kind of felt very heartbreaking. You guys might be having like a crisis of faith right now, kind of a thing. And your guides wanted to acknowledge that. So you have the Six of Wands. Okay. The Emperor reversed. Okay. The Page of Wands reversed. We have Aries showing up. And the Four of Pentacles reversed. Okay. This has this energy if you love something, let it go. I think that you guys had to let go of something. Hang on, there's a watch here. Whenever there's a clock, I always look at the hands. Yeah, because one is pointing to 10 and one is pointing to 11. So October 11th in particular might be important for you. This could possibly also come back November 10th as well, just because we have 10 and 11. But especially October 11th is important here. Also October 6th, something I'm getting. So yeah, this has that energy of if you love something, let it go. I feel like you guys had to surrender control. You had to surrender something with the Emperor in reverse. What was surrender? Could have had to surrender a masculine energy or an Aries in particular. Yes, Two of Cups reversed. You had to surrender an important relationship. The King of Wands with a potential fire sign. What the fuck were we just talking about? For some of you, because we have the Page of Wands and we have the King of Wands, whenever I see the Page of Wands suit and the King or Queen of the same suit, that can indicate a parent-child relationship for me. So for some of you, you've had to surrender a parent. But fire energy here, Aries, Leo, Sag, particularly strong Aries. You've had to let this person go. You've had to let this person go, grow on their own. Four of Pentacles, I feel like it was really, really hard. Four of Pentacles reverse. It was really hard to let them go because there's something about this person that was very much a security blanket for you. A security blanket. The Star in reverse, you guys were really hoping, you were really wishing, you feel aligned with this person, even if you, it's kind of, I'm getting this energy of like, I have no reason to think this, but I just do. I'm thinking about too, especially with Aries and Virgo, they're quincunx from one another. So this could be something where you're like, I don't know why I feel drawn to this person because like we always have the same issues, the same power struggle. It always comes back to this. And you've had to really release them. Yeah, because the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups reversed. So what's happening this month, I feel, is that for a lot of you, I feel like either you released them a while ago, and this is a month where you're getting something in the relationship is improving, or for some of you, you're releasing them, and it almost instantly improves the relationship. And releasing doesn't have to be full on, I'm letting, them out of, like, I'm like letting them go entirely. They're not in my life anymore. Releasing can just mean that you're letting go of certain expectations, you're letting go of certain events. For some of you with the Page of Wands in reverse, I'm almost getting that like this could be where like an adventure of some kind is delayed. So this could be maybe like taking the next step. You know, you're planning to move in with this person. You were hoping to get engaged, hoping to get married. Something got delayed and you're having to accept that. And it feels a little scary with the Four of Pentacles reversed. It feels like you're running the risk of heartbreak, but you're doing it for the hopes of having something better, right? The Five of Cups reversed is that, okay, something dear to us was lost, but there's still good potential here, right? And I see that kind of being the case. For some of you, you've let somebody go, and as a result, somebody new is coming in, or like a new opportunity is coming in. I do feel like this is a person for many of you that you're having to kind of make, like you're having to kind of like come to make peace with. There we go. I was like, make terms with? Yeah, but no, come to terms with, make peace with. Just because, you know, the Two of Cups coming out, and then the reference to the Two of Cups energy with the Five of Cups here. Again, for some of you, this is a parent-child relationship, and you are coming to terms with the fact that the relationship is never going to be equal. The relationship is never going to be what you wanted it to be. Yeah, the Eight of Swords reversed, because you guys have had a revelation. For some of you, this revelation is, like I said, you know, that you could never make this person proud. You could never make this person happy. For some of you, the revelation is, you know, I'm afraid to let things go or let things change, but I know if I keep holding on to it, it's not going to work. That's kind of the energy here, is like, if I let them go and I surrender control, I don't know what's going to happen, and that's scary, but I know that we can't keep doing things the way we've been doing them. What is this Eight of Swords about? What is this revelation, this recognition about? Try to shuffle it so you guys can see, but that means I'm holding it up here and I'm like trying to work it out. That's way too many cards. That's too many. What is this revelation about with that Eight of Swords we saw? Oop, okay. I was going to take one and another one fell out. The Eight of Wands and the Four of Swords reversed. I feel like this revelation is... This revelation, I think, has something to do with it's kind of like accepting that there's a lot of energy behind something, even when it's not moving. Some of you, this revelation is about communication, for sure, right? For some of you, it's like we need to have an honest conversation. What is this about? It's for some of you, this is kind of like, I need to take my hands off the wheel. It's like this energy of, I need to stop controlling how things look in the world around me, because the energy is moving, and by me holding on to things having to go this way, I'm not actually allowing the energy to move as like freely like it needs to. It's the they're showing me the image of like when you've got a steering wheel and like you're trying to like hold on to it, instead of like if you make a turn and then you kind of like release it and you just let it slide through your hand, it'll move the way it's supposed to. It'll like move naturally. I hope that makes sense. The Star reversed. Yeah, there's something about like this revelation, I feel like, is something about how it's better to be in alignment, even if that temporarily takes you away from the vision you had or from what you wanted. So you've surrendered either this person or surrendered something about the way things flow between the two of you. So what's coming in for you this month with the Six of Wands is that I feel like the Six of Wands and the Five of Cups reversed, there is an immediate success, an immediate improvement. If this is somebody that you let go of not too long ago, for some of you, this could have been back in Aries season. You might be hearing from them this month. There's a huge focus on communication here. For some of you, maybe somebody that you were with wanted to move at a slower pace than you did. And by letting them kind of like, by letting things maybe play out more naturally, this person is coming in strong, wanting to commit. Six of Wands is like going public, wanting to be really like, you know, open about the commitment, you know, introducing you to people, things like that. But there's a sense here of victory, right? It's like by letting things play out the way they need to instead of the way that you wanted them to, there is an immediate like improvement. For some of you, this is somebody you have a relationship with, and You guys might be on different pages or want different things. Again, there could have been a delay in like a cycle or a new adventure. And by you and this person having had or having the conversation about that, it improves the relationship. So for example, if you were with somebody and you really wanted to like talk about, because the Hierophant in the beginning, talk about commitment, talk about marriage, talking about moving in together, talk about like taking things to the next level, that may have created a lot of like pressure and strain on the relationship. So by you surrendering to that, like, and saying, you know what, I'm going to let things, just kind of let the relationship play out the way it needs to. I'm going to focus on these other areas of life, and I'm going to, trust in what we have blossoming the way it should. And by doing that, I feel like your relationship with this person improves. Like they want to, it's almost like by letting go of that control, they come to you, right? They want to spend more time with you. They want to reach out to you. I feel like you create more attraction with this person. This person may have been struggling with their motivation in the past, and like struggling to get motivated. So it's not for lack of want, but like lack of energy, again, lack of like drive with the King of Wands. And this person might be kind of finding their motivation again in general, and be have the energy to give you the relationship that you want, if that makes sense. I want to know more about how things are going between you and this person. For some of you, this can be like in your own personal life, where you're letting things just flow a lot more naturally. There's a common theme of surrender here. And as a result, things are going in a very positive direction for you this month. And I guess I want to know in what context. The Queen of Swords, you're getting an important conversation. The Fool reversed, yes. And the Nine of Pentacles, this is really beautiful. Okay, so several things. First of all, there's air energy showing up, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like I said, for some of you, you and another person are having a really honest conversation. For some of you, this could be a boss. You and a boss are having a really honest conversation, but here's exactly what we're talking about. Something was delayed. Something is getting delayed. And for some of you, the reason why is because you or this other person, especially this other person, wants to talk about financial stability before they take that next step. So maybe it's like you guys talk about further like living together, and they're like, I want to, but I need to focus on my financial stability for a little bit first. Or like you guys are talking about kids, because the Fool can kind of be sometimes a childlike energy for me. The pages always represent children. It's kind of like you and this person have an honest conversation, and it helps you not only understand each other better, but again, it's kind of like you released the death grip on this energy. You release the like, I really want this to happen, because I think there's a good reason why it hasn't happened yet. Definitely like at a spiritual level, but I think you and this person talking about it is going to reveal to you what that reason is. And because of that, because there's like, you're accepting of a delay that comes up, even if it's, a little reluctant, but you're like finding acceptance in it, there is like such an improvement to the energy. Your finances might significantly improve. This also might be like with a conversation with a boss. They can't give you the, the promotion you were hoping for, or you applied for a job and maybe you won't get that one, but you're getting another offer, or you're getting a pay bump, even if you don't get the promotion you're looking for. So maybe it's not exactly what you wanted, but it is a raise. It is, it is an upgrade in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like, this is, because I'm really drawn to the Seven of Hearts here, which in a standard like playing card deck would translate to the Seven of Cups. I feel like there is just like a lot going on for, if you're in like an interpersonal situation, there's a lot going on for this person emotionally, and they kind of just needed space, or they still need some space to sort of sort through things. And there's a sense that by giving that to them, they feel more grounded in themselves and have more to offer you. They also respect you. They see you as somebody who, you have your own life, you're independent, and they appreciate that. It makes this person like want you more, kind of a thing, appreciate you more, want to spend more time around you. And I always want to encourage people to have the boundaries they need to have, but this feels like something where, there's a desire, there's like I said, a goal, there's something that you're wanting to kind of embark on, and it does get delayed, and you find out it's for a good reason. And by kind of coming into acceptance with that, things flourish quite a lot for some of you. For some of you, like I said, you're releasing, or you have released a masculine energy. and just kind of been like, okay, this is not going to happen, or at least not right now, not like this. As a result, because you're taking back your power and you're setting good boundaries for yourself, and you're taking back your mental energy in particular, your finances are flourishing. It's going to be different for everybody, but your finances are flourishing and you're feeling really good about yourself. So what this is bringing in overall is a lot of clarity for you. And there is, again, that release energy with the Fool reverse. The release is something that you were really hoping was going to get going. The next phase was going to happen, get off the ground. But there's a sense here of being really stable and abundant where you're at. That's what you're going to be cultivating over the next month in particular. And for the few of you where this is a relationship with a parent, I do have to say, especially a father figure, this is something where you're really coming into your own power. You're getting very, very clear on who you are and what you want. You've gone through a lot to get here. And you're setting boundaries with this person, and it may cause the relationship to stall out or to end entirely. Right? It's kind of a sense of, I feel like, an impasse if this is the case. Like, you can't talk to me like like XYZ. You have to respect my time. You have to, I'm not just like, these are the energies of like, if you want to spend time with me, you have to make plans with me. You can't just call and expect me to drop everything. There's something about this person needing to respect you as an equal. And by you setting the boundaries, it might mean that you have to release this person. But with the 9 of Pentacles, you're in this place about it where it's coming from a place of self-love. And that is a very abundant energy to be in. That's a very attractive energy that will attract further abundance into your life over the next month. So I want to pull about your special Halloween time energy coming through. This one. It's at the bottom. Winter, the sacredness of pausing. Yep. Apple, risk and reward. Interesting. So, I'm trying to crack my back. There we go. A lot of you are getting insight about this situation. Okay, I almost feel like this is not connected to your message. A lot of you are getting insight about a situation that you've been thinking about going for. I'm getting a shift in perspective. Something that seems risky or seems like something that you kind of don't really know about, you don't want to do. Actually, it's like you get a lot of guidance about it, and it starts to look like a more rewarding thing. For some, this could be connected to the other message where, there seems like a risk of letting something go and then it ends up being a greater reward. For many of you, I don't feel like they're connected. Wow, okay, these all just fell out together. Queen of Cups. Oh, there's another one. 6 of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups, Temperance reversed. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then Sagittarius here. And the Page of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then the 5 of Swords here. So, hang on, I'm just sitting with this for a sec. Okay, there seems like there's this feels like a different situation than what was described in your overall monthly messages. For many of you, there's a situation where you've been in it for a really long time, and the purpose of which is to achieve emotional growth. And you have wrapped up this cycle. And there's something about it where it now is no longer comfortable. It's throwing you out of balance. It's lacking harmony and peace, creating more issues than it's worth, but you're comfortable there. And I think the reason why you stay there is because striking out on a new adventure feels chaotic in some way, shape, or form. Striking out, and we have 2 full moons represented, so the full moon this month might be very important. Striking out on a new venture feels like something unfamiliar. For some of you, you're working with new people, right? You're collaborating, you're surrounding yourself with new people. It's a new adventure that I think with the 5 of Swords, either you're kind of fighting yourself on, you're afraid of maybe communicating with new people, communicating in a new way. Or there's a fear that by striking out on this new path instead, it will incur a lot of fights, right? Because there's a sense where, again, I feel in many ways you're comfortable where you are, but it is draining you of your peace. It is now throwing you out of balance because energetically you're not a match for that thing anymore. And that's why it takes so much of your energy. The 10 of Pentacles reversed. This is something where you're breaking down something that's been with you for a really long time. This, again, can be where you're walking away from family or people who you thought were going to be family for you, or they are like family. But this also can be for some of you, you're leaving a career path that your family really wanted you to be in, but it's not in alignment with you. Because there's something here with the page, you're starting totally fresh and you might not really know what you're doing. The Ace of Wands, we love this. And the Lovers, but this is your passion. This is where your heart is. Yeah, you guys are being confronted with the opportunity to take a risk. And this is going to be going after something you love versus staying comfortable where you are. Because here you're the queen, right? You have mastered, emotional balance. You're empathetic, warm, mature. You've really mastered these skills, and this is where you shine in this setting that you're already in, right? You found a certain element of your power, and that's where you're comfortable. Because even if your experience is uncomfortable, you are comfortable in it, right? But here, it's uncomfortable because you're starting fresh. You don't really know what you're doing. This is an apprentice. This is somebody who's learning. And this is different than anything you've ever done before. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. This is different than any life you have ever lived before. So that's scary and that can be stressful. But you're following your passion. You're following your heart. You're doing what you want to do. And yet another full moon, you're releasing anything that's not in alignment with you. So a lot of you are going to be charged with this opportunity in this situation to look at making a major change and to try to see it through the lens of excitement and through passion and see the reward in the path ahead more than seeing the risk of leaving behind something that is comfortable but is no longer serving. It's serving to almost choke off your growth. And that is now also siphoning your energy. I just want to cut the deck. Yeah, the Eight of Swords reversed, and a lot of you, the energy you're getting from the other side is clarity. It's an understanding. A lot of you are getting a big epiphany where you're really seeing what this situation is starting to cost you. And I feel that you're going to become aware of that by getting some type of exposure to what your passion is. It's like you find a passion, you really want to pursue it, and you're like, oh my God, I forgot how this is how it feels to feel alive. This is how it feels to feel in alignment. This is how it feels to be doing something I love, right? There's something to that extent that is coming through here. So this is what I'm seeing for you guys, my sweet, lovely Virgos, for the month ahead. I hope this has been helpful. I hope I get the chance to read for you again real soon. And yeah, have a great, happy, healthy month. Take care. Bye.